Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme Uchiha the God. Yeah, I look probably tired of shit. My sleep schedule is a bit messed up, man. I need to fix that shit, bro. I don't know what's going on. I sleep at 5 a.m. woke up at like 9 a.m. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, let's get to Lookism, man. 187 or 287. 287? I don't know. Something 87. You seen the title. But this was a mixed bag chapter for me. I like aspects of it, but I also feel like some of it is moving a little fast, where it can get a little bit confusing. Like I forgot about the workers, for example. Like they should have gave us like some kind of reintroduction to the workers. I completely forgot that was supposed to be a part of the four major crews, right? Now this guy is supposedly the same age as Daniel. Now I'm confused. Is Gun the same age as Daniel? Goo the same age as Daniel? Last I remember, they were a little bit older than Vasco, like a year or two older. So this guy is just the youngest major crew head. And then why does Gunn want Daniel to destroy the four major crews? Right? I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by it. I'm not 100% sure the motif behind some of the characters. Although I'm looking forward to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to finding that out or figuring it out or discovering that shit. You know what I'm saying? But this chapter, the aspect that I did like about it was how it focused back on looks and lookism, right? This time it flipped it on its head, and instead of Daniel, skinny, fresh boy, 10 out of 10, Daniel getting success, we have chubby Daniel be the one that's attractive for Twitch users, right? Which is like the version of Twitch, because people there are like oddballs, and people there are normal people that are into seeing normal people and don't fuck with bullies, and to attract people that are too attractive because those people treated like them like shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like projecting almost. You know what I'm saying? So they attach themselves to other people like them that are succeeding. Now, what I didn't like was that supposedly one stream, 10K, boom, blew up just like that. It's like a bit too convenient. Like uh we already have skinny Daniel getting stuff like that. Which is in on its own is already crazy. He automatically gets signed to K-pop deals. He automatically becomes a supermodel. Automatically becomes famous on social media. The duality of him and Daniel and Fat Daniel or Chubby Daniel is what I think made the difference between the two of them. I like that they switched it, but I think the effect should be a little bit different. There should be slight differences. They just switched it 360, yeah, not 360, 90 degrees, no 180. I was never good at math. They switched it 180. You know what I'm saying? Like they just flipped it. But there should be like 170 degrees, 150 degrees, even like 90 degrees. There should be some room for like variety. You know what I'm saying? For differences. But it really wasn't. It was just like Daniel got success like that. Now Fat Daniel's getting success like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just boom. That part I did not like. I really thought that they could have had little nuances to show the differences. You know what I'm saying? Instead of him just popping like that. Now, onemcn is an interesting part of this now, right? The head of onemcn, as we saw, he seems to have a slight rage problem, right? When he was interviewing the two girls, and he got annoyed, he snapped, and the two girls fell into line straight away. They were afraid. Same thing happens here when Daniel is too enthusiastic and he's just going nuts, and he's just like, do not talk when I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? Don't disrupt me. You know who I am? Like he was definitely like a bully or some shit, bro. He was definitely like one of those tough dudes. You know what I'm saying? You can see it just breaking out of him every now and then. How he came to his position, what's his role in the story and stuff like that. We're still trying to figure it out. We're still trying to figure it out, and hopefully, we get some answers. Hopefully, this whole arc is gonna shed some light, and hopefully, this arc don't run as long as the goddamn hostile arc. Golly, we don't want 40 chapters of this, bro. We want to move forward. We want to move forward, baby. We want to move a little bit faster, baby. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, again, bro. One thing I liked was when we're doing the QuichCon or whatever, right? It's a J pop, whatever the fuck they call it, right? QuichCon essentially, right? Though there, And everybody, you kind of see, like, people kind of wonder, like, how, people are jealous, of course, like, because sometimes you look at people like, damn, bro, how are they so successful, right? Sometimes a hot girl looks at another hot girl like, how is she popping, getting 1,000 likes per photo, but I'm hotter and I'm only getting 200 likes per photo. What's going on? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, it be like that sometimes. Like, real life be like that sometimes. The most attractive girl doesn't always win. Sometimes you're so attractive that no guy is ever gonna try you because they feel like, A, excuse me, she's taken, B, she's too high standards, C, all that type of shit. Same as guys. Sometimes the guy's so attractive that whenever they try to approach a girl is like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? He's probably the biggest player in the world, or he probably just wants to use me, or he might mock me, like all type of shit. Like, people be thinking all type of crazy shit when they see somebody that's like, on some different level shit, bro. You're like, damn, bro, this motherfucker must be. You start making assumptions, you start projecting, you start doing, you know what I'm saying, all this type of situation. And we see that in the TwitchCon because they're looking at these quote unquote weirdos and like, how the fuck is he successful? Like, he literally just ugly, like, you know what I'm saying? Looks. His looks, man. He wouldn't be successful without his looks. Right? But you can say the opposite, in the opposite spectrum. You can say, oh, some of these singers wouldn't be successful without their looks because they ain't really all that good at singing. But then again, some of them ain't that good at singing and they ain't that good looking either, and they're still successful. So like, it really, really depends on so many circumstances that people overlook. You know what I'm saying? So much hard work that people overlook. So much like networking. So much little details that people overlook that create somebody's success. That's why it's a little bit annoying. I think I was okay with handsome Daniel succeeding like that quickly for the most part, considering the type of jobs he was succeeding at. You know what I'm saying? The K-pop one is just not 100% true. Not all K-pop stars are 10. Like, not even all BTS members are 10. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, BTS mob, you can get pissed off. It is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's a 10. You know what I'm saying? And looks are only a part of it. The talent, the hard work, the dedication, that's way more to do with them being successful. Yes, them being attractive helps a little bit, especially for the girlfriends. It helps. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where they become idols, right? People idolize them, right? For the looks, for the dress code, and they have to look perfect, but they don't look perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of makeup. It's a lot of work that makes them look near perfect, but nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? So like, but when you see that kind of potential, you see that type of talent, you want that type of talent, right? But you gotta understand, these guys went through like those hundreds of them looking that more attractive even. You know what I'm saying? Or I think is probably one of the least attractive members in BTS, right? That's just odds, bro. But because his talent cap, especially early on, was so high, he was the first motherfucker that was accepted in that shit. Just to prove that looks ain't all a part of and everything. You know what I'm saying? Right? Looks ain't everything. So this is an important factor here, and I think Lookism sometimes puts itself in a situation where it's too black and white. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like at this situation right now, it's a little bit too black and white. It's a little bit, here's the extreme extent of what happens to attractive people, aka Daniel, right? And here's the extreme extent of what happens to ugly people, aka Fat Daniel, right? But does I think, especially when it comes to the character of Daniel, I think other characters do get middle grounds and gray areas and stuff like that. But I think when it comes to the character of Daniel, especially since we haven't seen him for such a long time, like properly as a part of the story, we literally just been seeing the boy fighting. That's really it. Like, boy just been throwing hands. That's it. Just throwing hands for the past like 40 chapters. Just hands. You see him, hands. You see him, hands. That's it. You know what I'm saying? We're not getting as much chance to watch him develop as a person as much as we used to. The full story was fully focused on him at the start and the people around him and how they connected with him. But then it strayed a few times, which was fine. Like I said, some of the stories that we got from that were phenomenal. But at the same time, we're losing. At least for me, I find that there's a slight connection loss between the readers and Daniel. You know what I'm saying? Especially Chubby Daniel, who hasn't been too major in the story since really he fought Logan, bro. Like, he ain't really, you know what I'm saying? The story ain't really focused on him. You know what I'm saying? And now that he's back and he's the focus, it just feels like he's just been shot up to the moon. You know what I'm saying? Look, they could have just said it took him 2 weeks even to succeed. I probably sound nitpicky as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. I probably sound nitpicky as fuck. But I just feel like those small details, it just helps add nuance. It helps add realism. I know it's hard to say realism in a story like this. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But shit can't just be too convenient for a main character. Him beating gun like that or being able to fight gun like that was too convenient. Him just blacking out and doing it, that's such BS. If he learned and trained and worked his ass off and then he was able to do that, okay, I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad at it. He has the superior body. He has the superior potential. So for him to reach that level quickly is okay with me, right? But the fact that my boy did nothing, you know what I'm saying? He just like he did nothing, bro. He went from losing to goddamn Jerry to almost beating Gun. That shit, that just don't compute. It don't add up, right? So I'm just afraid that I don't know. Maybe the author's tired, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. He been working on this bitch for like 8 years now, bro. My dude probably tired, bro. But maybe this is where like sometimes you need assistant writer. Sometimes you need like second writer. Sometimes you need other people to be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Look, the story is amazing, but maybe just tweak here, maybe tweak that, maybe tweak this, maybe tweak that. You know what I'm saying? And it probably sounds like I'm just nagging and complaining, but I like for anything that I read and I love, I always want the best from it. You know what I'm saying? I always want the absolute best from it. And when things start waning even a little bit, I will talk about it because, you know, that's just my opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? Look, Lookism is still one of my favorite things to read. Of course, 1 chapter or 2 chapters, 3 chapters, 50 chapters of things I don't like isn't gonna stop me from reading it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it is what it is. Those are the slight things that I thought that like this chapter could have done better with. Also how his approach was towards the onemcn guy was just like, come on, Daniel, you smarter than this. We've seen you be smarter than this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give this man the biggest screw face of all time. I'm not mad. I just look like my mom. I was like, damn, bro. That was kind of funny, though. I ain't gonna lie. That bitch kind of funny, bro. But I don't understand the one MCN guy just chatting to himself while he knows there's a guy in a meeting right there. This is like one of those twirling mustache villains that just be shitting out expositions for no goddamn reason. You know what I'm saying? It was funny though when Daniel was trying to do that voice recognition. I was like, boy, if it worked, I was gonna be so mad, bro. If that worked, I was gonna be so. But it didn't work, so I was like, that's funny. That's funny. I see you on. That's funny, bro. That's funny. That's comedy right there. I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely enjoyed the chapter, man. I definitely enjoyed the chapter, regardless of all my little tidbit complaints. You know what I'm saying? Again, you know, we saw the fox girl or cat girl, whatever she is, warn the other girls like, yo, don't trust one MCN like that, bro. Just be careful out in the bit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's cutthroat society, bro. It's a cutthroat world. That's what people gotta be watching their contracts, bro. People gotta be reading their contracts. People gotta be, you know what I'm saying? People want all the benefits of succeeding, but people don't want to give up anything for it. You know what I'm saying? People want to succeed, but they don't want to give up shit for it. Yeah, some contracts are gonna be trash, but if that contract might be the only way for you to blow up, you know what I'm saying? People gonna complain about that contract and trying to bash that contract, but without that motherfucking contract, motherfuckers wouldn't have succeeded. Yeah, it's an unfair contract. Yeah, lower the years on that bitch, bro. So I'll sign it. I would sign a 360 deal, but I do it for a year. I might do it for 2 years. Pop me up and then leave that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do it for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, nah, bro. And say, hey, we got some K-pop stars that got 10-year contracts, bro. 10, bro. That's a long ass motherfucking time, bro. So you gotta understand that, like, I like when they touch up on this type of things. I like when they touch up on the details of the industry, bro. You know what I'm saying? This man probably understands the industry because this man works in an industry where he's essentially forced to churn out content for us at a crazy pace. At a crazy ass pace, boy. How you know how many authors, like manga artists and shit like that, be collapsing or hospitalized from tiredness, bro? These dudes be working, bro. These dudes be working. You know what I'm saying? They to draw all those panels, bro, to think of the story, to think of the week after story, to think of how it tied up. That's why sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm complaining and shit, but I will never disrespect the authors. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like, yeah, maybe they need help, but then the pay might not be great enough that they can get somebody to help them do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just can't afford that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, these guys ain't millionaires, bro. A lot of these guys ain't millionaires until those shit gets like animated or films and shit. And even then, bro, sometimes the deal ain't that great because the publisher actually makes the most of the money out of that shit. who they're signed to actually makes most of the money from the TV deals, anime deals, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why some of these our favorite creators be collapsing and falling apart sometimes. And we need to understand that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always like I've said this before, but I'm always okay with an artist taking breaks. I don't care if he takes a 6 month break, a 1 year break, a 2 year break. As long as his health and mental state is 100, bro, I'm happy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. This was kind of like a weird ass review because I just kind of talked about shit. But I'm looking forward to seeing how this unfolds. I think it did definitely just felt like it moved a little faster. Like as much as I didn't want it to be like 40, 50 chapters, I still felt like this chapter moved a little faster. It was like so much information, so much different aspects of it, which is fine. But I think they could represent some of it a little bit better. Like especially one like the workers crew. Like, does anybody really remember details about them? Bro, you gotta understand. I read a bit. I read those all last chapters since I don't reread mangas or webtoons often because I just have too many to cover to review and too much to remember in order to go back and rewatch it. So it's very difficult. You know what I'm saying? Especially back then when I wasn't reviewing it, when I read all that part, so I don't have any notes to like remind me of this is what happened, this is what happened, this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's hard, but that could just be me. That could just be me because I do reviews. You know what I'm saying? For most readers, that could just be a non-problem at all. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. It's been your boy Supreme Cheer to God. First of all, I wanna say thank you, guys. Just this week alone, we got 20 subs. Just this week alone, we got 20 new subs, bro. This week alone, bro. No, sorry, the past like 3 days, bro. We went from like 290 something to 320 in like 3 days, 4 days. You guys, bro. You guys. Oh Lord, the Supreme Gang is about to take over the world. The Uchihas are back. We bringing back the clan, bro. 320 members strong, bro. We gonna hit that K soon. 400 for June. Let's go. It's been your boy Supreme Cheer to God. I'm out.